rehearse, and we are thrilled to be featuring sketch comedy from New York, as you just saw, and from close by. The next group of sketch comedians you're going to see hail from Emerson, which is not terribly far away at all, and this sketch group from Emerson has been quoted, or rather Julia Louis-Dreyfus has quoted them as calling them, this is a pretty big accolade, quote, potentially funny, quote. So we're pretty excited to bring this next group on stage. Guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's make some noise for Police Geese.
So, have you heard about all that shit happening in Russia?
You mean Russia?
No, I mean Russia, like the country with all the communists and all that.
Pretty sure that's pronounced Russia.
Yeah, sorry, but why the fuck would you say it like that if there's no H?
Well, you see, the English language constantly breaks its own rules. You learn that in like the 4th grade.
Well, you see, the English language constantly breaks its own rules.
You're gonna be an idiot about it? That's fine. I don't care. You're the one who can't pronounce words correctly.
Dude, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Are you fucking with me?
I've not heard the saying, or
Of course I've heard the saying. You're just saying it completely wrong.
how can I be saying it wrong? It's pronounced tomato.
Or it can be pronounced tomato as well, you fucking moron.
That has got to be the dumbest thing I have heard in quite a long time, okay? And I teach senior citizens Microsoft Office every fucking Sunday.
Hey! My gam is in that class.
Yeah, I know. Tell her to work on her fucking word art. It's pathetic. I just don't understand how you can think that 2 words are pronounced, you know, the same way and differently when it's the same word and it's spelled the same way.
That's the point of the saying. It's supposed to go, you say tomato, I say tomato.
But why would you say it differently if it's spelled the same way both
Hey,
times?
hey! Here they come.
Oh, shit.
Go check the book depository, Oswald.
You got the grassy knoll ended.
Hey! Vice President Johnson to you, motherfucker. Soon to be president.
That has got to be the worst display I've ever seen from this team. You guys even look like you're fucking trying. The other team just walked right over you. What the hell happened out there?
I don't know.
They were like really big. For fuck's sake, you're all 5 years old. You're the same goddamn size. I haven't seen a T-ball team lose that badly since I saw Paul Simon live at the Garden in '89. Who? Shut the fuck up! Okay. Let's go over what happened out there, shall we? It's the only way you fucks gonna learn. Willie, when that pop fly was hit to you, what were you doing?
Was waving at my daddy in the stands,
And what was everyone else doing?
yelling at me.
Yelling at you to get the fucking ball! Even your daddy was yelling at you! Davey! What does this mean?
I don't know.
I mean, steal second, not sit down, tie your shoes, and get tagged the fuck out!
But how am I gonna learn?
This is T-ball. Have your mommy and daddy teach you. It's not fucking Sesame Street! And you!
Yeah?
Which one are you? Which one are you? What's your name?
Matt?
Matt!
Yeah!
How the fuck do you strike out? The ball doesn't even fucking move!
That's really heavy. I can't lift it up.
Oh, boo fucking who? You know what they do in the big leagues? Steroids! I'll get you in touch with my guy.
But I don't want to do steroids.
You'll do steroids and you don't fucking like it! I need someone who can hit the ball further than 10 fucking feet! I got one more question for you little shits. Okay? Why the fuck do all 3 of you play second fucking base?
Because we're friends and we want to play together.
dad at the office tomorrow.
Goat!
What?
I got a potty!
Me too.
Me three.
Fine, just all just like hold hands and like skip in the bushes.
Let's cross streams.
Should have used a condom.
So there I am again, standing on the subway on my way home from work. I know everyone on the train can smell it. It's so obvious. My vagina.
The worst part is when I'm at work. I try to stay professional, but I'm plagued by the constant itch.
It's so embarrassing when I have to explain my condition every night to my new sexual partner. I don't blame them for not fully understanding. I don't like to think about the bulbous splotches either.
Hi. Sound familiar? Have you experienced any of these symptoms since blossoming into womanhood? If so, you may be one of hundreds. One of thousands. One of hundreds of thousands. One of 1 million cases of moderate to severe chronic vaginitis.
I first realized something was wrong with my vagina when my jeans didn't fit the way they used to. I checked on WebMD and discovered that my vagina had swollen to 4 times its original size.
My husband still couldn't find the clitoris.
That's when I decided to have a serious talk with my doctor. This time she prescribed me Vagialis.
Vagialis helps to relieve swelling, itching, coughing, sneezing, paternal incest, and general stank resulting in moderate to severe chronic vaginitis. Vagialis works inside your body to help make your pussy less gross.
It only took 4 years, but my vagina is finally back to its original size, shape, and color. Also, I finally got off my period.
Do not take Vagialis if you are nursing, pregnant, planning on becoming pregnant, or currently giving birth. Vagialis is not recommended for those under the age of 5 or over the age where your vagina is supposed to be old and gross. If your symptoms do not improve or you start to experience worsening symptoms, contact your lady doctor immediately, as these may be signs of a more severe condition, such as vaginal cancer or vagades. For less severe cases of vaginitis, try Vagitamins, available at your local Walgreens. Thanks, Vagialis! Vagialis. Snatch back the knife.
You guys do the history homework?
I don't want to do it. I'm making my own history. By living.
Good morning, class. Welcome to sexual education. My name is Mr. Boner, with an H. Are there any questions before I begin?
Yeah, where do babies come from?
All right, cut the malarkey. That's a fine question. Let's see, without getting too graphic, when a man and a woman love each other very much, they'll find somewhere romantic, they'll disrobe, and then the man will pee all over the woman's face.
He pees on her?
Yes, Ellie. Pees all over her. And if he gets it in her eye, that means he loves her. Because he probably got her pregnant.
I don't think that's how that works.
Look,
Tossing it? Okay.
I don't expect you guys to fully understand the science behind these concepts. You are merely freshmen. This is our first class. But I promise it'll all make sense once the semester gets going. Now, any other questions?
Mr. Boner, have you had sex before?
Me, Mr. Boner. Of course, I've had tons of sex. I used to beat girls up with a stick because, you know, sex.
No, Mr. Boner, it's not that big of a deal if you're a virgin. I know plenty of guys that are virgins.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys have sex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frequently.
We do it all the time. Me and Gil did it on your desk before class.
Yeah, and I'm pregnant.
So, what's it like?
Honestly, it is terrible. My feet are swollen. I got really fat, and I've been eating a lot of Ben & Jerry's, and I'm blaming the baby, but it's
Well,
not
you should have
really
kept your eyes shut, but I was talking about the sex.
Hate to break it to you, Mr. Boner, but I don't think that's how it works.
But I've watched countless online videos. I mean, countless.
Yeah, that was probably some weird fetish porn.
Okay. All right. Well, if you guys are such experts, why don't you tell me how it works?
So, first you wait for your parents to go to bed.
Easy. Both my parents are dead.
Perfect! And then you take her up to your room, and you slide your hand up her skirt until she slaps you away.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that like 2-3 times, but then you should be good to go.
Wow. I've been using my wife's holes completely wrong. Tell me more. Is it as magical as it is in Dirty Dancing?
It's kind of like the greatest thing ever, Mr. B.
It's like bazooka bubble gum, good for 2 minutes, then you spit it out.
Wait one hot second. If you can't get pregnant with pee-pee, then how is my wife pregnant? Ow! Oh, you had me going. You guys had me going. You got me pretty worked up too. You know what? I gotta use the restroom. Class dismissed.
So, you guys want some bazooka bubblegum?
Yeah, get to it.
Hello. Yeah, hold on one sec, hold on. I'm looking for a man who can make me come. Any man who can make me come. Oh, God damn it!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first presidential debate of the 2016 general election. To my far right, we have the Honorable Senator from Wyoming, Walter Grissom. To his left is high school senior, Christopher Chapman. And to his left is a can of Goya black beans. Now I'm going to launch right into this because I need to get home. I guess our son is hitting the cat again. Huh, kids. Anyway, Mr. Grissom, the first question is for you. What will define your foreign policy if elected president?
That is a great question. I honor you and I admire our friendship.
Mr. Grissom, we are not friends. Please answer the question.
Well, my foreign policy is centered around two key concepts: dialogue and peace. And I swear to God that I will annihilate anyone who threatens that peace.
Mr. Chapman asked the same question to you.
Ditto.
You have the exact same foreign policy plan as Mr. Grissom.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, can of beans, what will define your foreign policy if elected? Well put. Next question is to you, Mr. Chapman. Please describe how you would handle the current immigration crisis.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Hall covered that yet in class, so probably in the next chapter or something.
So you have no comment?
Yeah. Well, like, no, but, I mean, like, I just need to, like, pass this project to get a C- in AP Gov so I can graduate and go to Duke. Can you give me an easier question?
Sorry, I can't do that, Mr. Chapman. Mr. Grissom, I propose the same question to you.
Well, my solution is simple. Close the borders and keep those goddamn Canadians where they belong, okay? It's bad enough that we let their barbaric culture on our television sets, portable Walkman players, and AM radio stations, okay? They shouldn't be in our cities, putting gravy on our french fries and spending their plastic cheap-ass money, okay? Keep them in that icy hellhole.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Grissom. Can of beans, you have the same question, but please address the crisis on the other border. A bold strategy offered by the can of Goya black beans, but I suppose it already has the Latino vote secured. The next question is for Mr.
Look, I object, okay? The opponent on my far left is physically incapable of doing the idea that it proposes. It's not possible. It's a can of beans.
Mr. Grissom, I grant you a 1-minute rebuttal.
Okay. Well, brown people who live in not America land should use the guns that we sell them to clean up the filth in their own countries, okay? We can't have them burdening hardworking Americans with their desires for freedom and security, okay? They weren't born here, so they don't deserve our rights.
But I mean, what about all the people who, like, originally were, like, immigrants here, like us? Like, you know, unless we're Native American, we're not, like, from here, I guess, or something. So it's like, you know, shouldn't we get, like, none of those rights too? Or, like, I don't know.
Oh, Mr. High School Fancy Pants Buster Brown over here. Well, you learned the wrong history, okay? God promised America to the Anglo-Saxons, just like he promised the Holy Land to the Jews and the tricks to the kids, okay?
Gentlemen, I'm going to have to stop you there. The can of beans wishes to speak.
No, you know what? Fuck that can of beans. Fuck you two. I am a goddamn senator, okay? I could have, like, the army and some shit coming in here and just ruining this whole thing, okay? I'm out. Peace.
Totally gonna fail this project anyway. Peace beans.